I saw some numbers today morning and I felt it must be brought to the notice of people so that we can actually, all of us, discuss certain issues and see if it is fair, justified, and how transparent is it. Some of the hostel fee that's being charged by some of the medical universities is enormous. It's so enormous that you can actually buy a property at the kind of hostel fee that is being charged per annum. For example, there is this college called Pacific Institute of Medical Sciences in Udaipur. It comes under the Sri Sai Tirupati University, right? The hostel fee per annum here is 10.5 lakh rupees for a single occupancy. 10.5 lakh rupees. You may as well buy a property worth 10.5 lakh rupees, and this per annum, by the way. And typically, MBBS is about 5 years, so we're dealing with about 55 lakh rupees as just a hostel fee. We're not even still talking about the mess charges and the living expenditure that you might actually have to incur as a child. Now, how fair is it is a question that you need to deal with. And it's not just this. Across the state, when I was looking at it, there is this university called Dr. S.S. Tantia Medical College and Research Center, which is a part of Tantia University. Here, the hostel fee for the first year is 6 lakh rupees with single occupancy, right? In another one, I've seen the single occupancy in Pacific Medical College and Hospital in Udaipur. Again, it's a part of the Pacific Medical University, is 7.5 lakh rupees. And this is a problem that we need to look at, because what happens is there is a fee regulation committee that happens in some of these states, and the fee regulation committee also mandates the kind of fee that can be charged for hostel and mess charges and all. But there are loopholes in that. The loopholes are that technically you can say the hostel you can occupy is optional. They also, mind you, they only do it technically, but ultimately students will be forced to opt for the hostel. Or when they say that it's a separate company that's managing the hostel, so the money is not coming to the university but going to the company. But again, there are linkages that are drawing back at the company also. Because very clearly, what would you deliver for a single room that makes you, charge for the hostel fee at 10 lakh rupees, 10.5 lakh rupees, or 7.5 lakh rupees per annum? And that too in a city which is not in the metro or anything like that. And this, whenever fee regulation committees are looking at it, we must very carefully look at the kind of hostel fee being charged and regulate that in a much more stricter sense. Otherwise, we're getting into a deep problem in terms of the cost of education. Just imagine what would a child who spent about 60 lakh rupees on hostel and maybe 3-4 crore rupees or 2.5 crore rupees on medical education, what would they do to the society is something that we must look at very closely.